Greetings everyone, this is Albus Korvus, my first video. I thought about scripting this out, but I figured freeform be a lot easier to do in the long run. My goal is to do 100 videos in the next 100 days. A little challenge for myself, keeping up on my productivity. So really, the goal of this channel be self-improvement, but I prefer to call it self-evolution. There's a lot of channels out there dealing with this kind of stuff, but really it's coming up on 2 decades now that I've been looking into this kind of stuff. Self-improvement, self-help, that kind of thing. All the big names, Tony Robbins, Tim Ferriss, Napoleon Hill, just to name a few. But I have my own unique perspective where I believe in a real body, mind, and soul synthesis and coordination. One of my foundational principles is a philosophical approach that comes from a more naturalistic type approach, and I don't mean that in the sense of scientific materialism. I mean that we should look to nature more often for our answers. And I know that when I'm working all night, I'm just listening to podcasts, anything that's interesting. I don't really have time to read in that type of situation, so audio it is. Probably video in the future, but right now, at least in the beginning, I'll be primarily focusing on audio. I'm going to try to do longer, in-depth videos, about around 10 minutes a piece, on topics that I think everyone will be finding very interesting and very helpful to learn about. Maybe some stuff you've heard before, and for damn sure a lot of new stuff too. There'll be plenty of topics covered. But for now, gonna wrap this up, get it posted, and I'm sure tomorrow's will be better. But today, November 7th, 2019, this is the Genesis. 100 days, 100 videos. Start weaving a web of information, Jungian archetypes, mind, body, spirit, philosophical approach, looking to nature. There'll be plenty of spiritual topics included, but I know a lot of people are really wary of the new age woo-woo mysticism, and to be honest, I am as well. But take everything I say with a grain of salt, and feel free to discuss in the future. I am just a man, a fellow traveler on this path we call life. But I think we all want a life of meaning, freedom, fulfillment, to go forth with courage and honor, do good things in life. That's really my main motivation with this. I struggled a lot with thinking about what I was going to do. I know I wanted to do something and focus on something, and initially I thought that was going to be music, because I am a musician by trade, and I've been working on music almost as long as I've been into this subject. Self-evolution, as I prefer to call it. I don't like the self-help, self-improvement. These buzzwords have been overused. Self-evolution, self-mastery, this is the terminology I prefer. I know this is disjointed, rambling. I'm gonna start using outlines and notes, keep my thoughts more organized, flowing better. This is like posting your rough draft on the last day of the last hour of class. That's what I got going on because I've got to get to sleep. So take care everyone, and I look forward to seeing who will join me on this journey. I look forward to seeing who will be interested in building a community. Peace.